Long ago, the four siblings lived in harmony, but then everything changed when the Fire Sister attacked. After watching the Avatar show, I decided to animate me and my siblings into the show. But before I do that, I asked each of my siblings which nation they would pick for themselves and why my sister's a Fire Nation.
I don't know why y'all think I'm a firebender.
I would guess.
You can play along by guessing in the comment section which nations you think each sibling would pick for themselves and find out if I'm correct or you were correct at the end of the video. You see, the whole point of Avatar: The Last Airbender is that there exist 4 different nations in this world and they all lived in harmony until the Fire Nation attacked. So the Avatar, master of all 4 elements, who could easily just unexist the Fire Nation, just unexist himself, like the middle child. But then 1,000 years passed and Katara with her brother found the last airbender named Aang. And then they realized, ain't no way this bald baby saving anybody. Before creating this animation, I needed to pick the elements I believe each of my siblings would pick for themselves. So I went to ask them directly. What reason would you say doesn't make you a firebender, or whatever other element you think you would be better as?
I don't know. I think I'm cool and calm.
Wait, are you serious?
Yes.
After my sister lied, I decided she would be the Fire Nation since she's the only girl in the family that fought the entire household by herself. True story. I remember randomly one day she asked me to take out the trash, yelling, and I simply asked her to chill out. She looked at me with such calm anger that since that day, there is 4 years of memory missing from my life. My brother Vic will be the Water Nation because he's the second youngest who exists in a boundless ocean and will peacefully drown anyone who fights back against him. The oldest, Mike, is a rock because he hard-headed as hell, but also funny as hell. For yours truly, I will be the airbender because 90% of the time, I am just the airhead, existing and possibly fanning the flame of my sisters. From the moment she picked up the phone, this happened.
Because you were being annoying.
Me being annoying, I was just existing and you come in and start shit with me.
Yeah, because you were being annoying.
So me existing is me being annoying?
No, every reaction is from an act.
The other reason we say you're a firebender is because, you know, you can beat us all up.
I talk too much as a child, but I'm not hothead as a child.
It's not necessarily of hot-headed. I think it's more of like, I think they're playing along the lines of like how fiery you can get. Because if we're being honest, out of all of us, you are the most fiery person in the family. Because, you know, you beat me up, you beat Michael, you beat
I mean, I guess.
Okay, so tell me what element you think Victor is and Michael would be.
I think Michael will probably be wind. He just goes with anything.
Fair enough.
I think Michael will probably be maybe Earth.
Interesting. What element would I be? Because they don't.
Fire. You can't sit in one place. You're jumping everywhere. You're hyperactive. Yeah, I see myself as water. I try to calm the whole thing.
What bender did you think I turned you into?
I would guess earth or fire.
Interesting. This is not how this is not what I think this was gonna go. But I actually turned you into water.
Really?
Yeah. So my second question is, why is Vera the Fire Nation?
Why is she the Fire Nation?
Yeah. Or would you say she would be the Fire Nation in the family?
She's like the boss. She likes to be the boss.
And
has a lot of fire.
Yep. And I called her. She said she doesn't know why she would be the Fire Nation. And then she put me down as fire.
I don't see that.
Yeah, what tribe would you pick for yourself?
I pick Earth, probably.
Okay, Earth. Interesting. You have a story that would fit why you think you are Earth that happened between us as kids, if you have anything.
only thing I can think about is when we were kids and fighting in the downstairs
Yeah.
thing area. I remember I flight kicked one guy through like glass and shit. That's me, like earth. I ran on the earth, jumped, and kicked him, and flew through the thing.
I know who exactly you're talking about. So I spent the remaining 2 to 3 days storyboarding and animating each of my siblings, giving them life in this Avatar universe. After all that work, did I get the right element for each of my siblings? And did you get the right elements for each of my siblings? Sister? No. Older brother? Kinda. Little brother? Kinda. What? Earth. Fire. Long ago, the 4 siblings lived in harmony. But then everything changed when the fire sister attacked. Only the middle child, master of all 4 elements, could stop her. But when the world needed him the most, he vanished.